Hey, what's up? It's Deanna. So today I'm going to show you this really neat old mohair monkey. And this old toy was probably made sometime between 1910 and about 1930. And I believe this to be either German or English. And it may have been made by one of two companies at the time that made beautiful toys like this, either Gebruder or Farnell. And he has a little bell, as you can see here, in his hand. And when a child once shook him, he would make this cute little sound. And so he was a street performing monkey. And a street performing monkey was actually the organ grinder's monkey. And the organ grinder was generally a poor European person, and a lot of Italians did this. And they would go around carrying this gigantic wooden instrument with a crank. And they would turn the crank and it would play beautiful melodies. And now some organ grinders' music was horrible because it depended on how fast you turn the crank. And otherwise the tune would be out of sync or out of tune. And there's Grover. Hey, Grover. Say hi. He's wearing his coat. It's freezing out right now. So nonetheless, the organ grinders went from town to town and city to city, and they looked for populated areas. They brought this cute little monkey along with them that was trained. And the monkey, right there's a little monkey. And the monkey actually would perform tricks, do acrobatics, and hold out a tin cup, and he would dance and hold out a tin cup and walk up to people and hope that people would drop coins in it for his owner, who was the organ grinder. Now there was a love-hate relationship with the organ grinder who was playing the music. Either people loved him or hated him. Come on, Grover, you're photobombing over here. Grover, what are you doing? All right, so nonetheless, I have a little ADD. And it's hard for me to concentrate on things. So nonetheless, the organ grinder was either hated or loved. And a lot of people that were rich or wealthy could listen to music anytime they wanted, but the poorer people could not, because music wasn't like it is today, where you can play a CD, or back in the olden days when I was a kid, you could play a cassette or a record. And back then, the children would love the organ grinder and would follow him as he would turn his crank, playing beautiful melodies, and they would cheer and clap, and the rich people would get angry and actually call over a police officer to take a stick and whack the organ grinder and chase him away. And actually, even the rich people would be so incensed by it and so aggravated by it that they would actually pay the organ grinder to go away. Now, these people were very poor and they were just trying to make a living. And they didn't make a very good living at it. And they just depended upon that little instrument and the monkey to try to just like put food on the table for their children. And it was like very sad to think about. These people were like a little bit like gypsies, and they would travel from town to town just trying to make a living. And so nonetheless, back in 1935, the mayor of New York City, Fiorello H. LaGuardia, actually signed a law that banned the organ grinder from playing in the streets because he said it was a disturbance of the peace. And a lot of the organ grinders then fled, and they actually packed in their gear and packed everything up, and you never saw them again. And now these old instruments are actually valuable. They were known as the barrel piano, I believe, and some of them had pipes in it, and it had it played like organ tunes, and actually some of them had pins in it, and it played piano tunes. And these old instruments were lovely and beautiful, and really, 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 you don't see anybody having one of these instruments anymore. And in some places in Europe, you can visit like towns, and they still have the organ grinder, but it's just there for aesthetics now. And so why I love this monkey so much is because it shows you a time, a simpler time, when immigrants from Europe were just trying to make some money just to put food on the table for their family. And I'm in my 40s, but I grew up in Queens, New York, and it was a very old-fashioned town. And as a matter of fact, we used to have street performers. And I remember also people going around with various things, just like the old Europeans did. And we had the knife sharpening guy that would come around with a little cart with wheels. And then we had a guy that would sell seltzer in the street, and he would come to your door and leave seltzer on your doorstep. And then we had a guy that would go around with a pony and give children pony rides for like $0.25. And it reminds me of the street performers of long ago. So once again, thanks for watching. Actually, wait, what the heck is this? I think I just found an amethyst. Hold on a second. I just found an amethyst in my yard here on Long Island. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to get a shovel and dig in the ground and see why there's amethysts here. I collect crystals, and so, oh my goodness, there's actually a chunk of amethyst in my yard. Holy cow. All right, back to this. Yes, I do have ADD. So once again, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And the monkey says, have a great day, right?